think anybody wakes up and says, I think I'll be mediocre today. But sadly, studies show that the majority of people wake up and they live their lives on what I like to call automatic. You know what this looks like. Time and time again, you get up, probably at the same time. You have your same perfect coffee, and then you might head to your same office to do your same work. And here's the thing about that. While it's not necessarily intentional, it's very common, but here's the other thing that's common that goes along with it. Nothing great happens. Nothing great, nothing even good happens when you're living your life on automatic. And while very often we don't intend to be in this hamster wheel of automatic, we pay a price. I call it living in mediocrity. It's not a judgment, it's just a fact. But living in mediocrity is the killer of dreams, is the killer of your greatest goals. And sadly, you might find yourself running into what I like to call Complainy Pants Carl in the break room. He is always complaining. You can count on it like clockwork, and even worse, Sad Sue. As soon as she sees him, runs in right there with him, and before you know it, the break room is filled with what I like to call the dark energy. You know what I'm talking about, because when you see Complainy Pants Carl or our sad friend that he has sat down with, you want to run, but you're debating because you want your coffee too, and they're blocking you, right? And they're going on, but you're like, ooh, I don't really want to start my day out that way. And then you see it. Thank goodness, Smiley Sarah comes into work. Woo, she's lifting the room, she's sashaying, you know what I'm talking about, all the way up to the coffee, and you see her in. I'm heading over to where Smiley Sarah is to get my coffee. The average bear doesn't know what's going on here, but I'd like to enlighten you today. You see, Smiley Sarah is playing a different game entirely. She is actually living her life leveling up. She's leveling up everybody around her. She's lifting, at times, the room, maybe not just the break room, the boardroom. She's lifting people into fun, into great ideas. But Complainy Pants Carl, that complaining energy brings in not just sad Sally, it sucks you down too, whether you want to be there or not. So sometimes you find yourself in the middle fighting the fight, and this is where it gets really interesting. Because there's a secret weapon that every single one of you has. And let me tell you, you might not even know that you have it or even how to use it. But after working with thousands of leaders across my career and all over the world, I know a few things for sure. It's your energy that matters. Complainy Pants Carl, doesn't matter what he says, he is bringing you down. And he brings down everybody around him. But our smiley friend Sarah, she is lifting everything with her energy. And I would like to remind every single one of you, no matter what your position is, I don't care if you are the CEO managing the whole company, if you are leading a team or a part of a team, or if you are in quite possibly the most important gig of your life, you are recognizing you are the leader of your life, because we are all leaders at the end of the day. And we are, in fact, opting out of our greatness because we have to choose to level up. Now, enter in, we'll just say, magnificent Meredith on my better days. I have to admit, there's a complainy pants inside of me, and I have to fight her sometimes. In fact, I might say bad words to her in my mind, not out loud because that wouldn't be cool, certainly not at work, but I have to get it together. Because you see, I have learned after working with so many leaders, it is critical that you find inner Smiley Sarah and you do you. And just know that sometimes you're going to be frustrated. You might want to complain, but it's not just a price you pay with yourself when you bring that energy wherever you go. You are making a decision without making a decision. So why not wake up and choose joy? Choose not to be good or great at work or life, but to level up so much that you aim for excellence. Excellence is where extraordinary things live. And that energy, you can't bottle it up. It bursts out. It affects everybody in the room. If I came in here quiet, meager, boring, angry, or frustrated, I wouldn't be getting paid to be with you today. I wouldn't be getting the privilege of being paid to be here to lift you and this auditorium today. And I love what I do, but it has been a choice to raise the energy wherever I go. And that has unlocked unbelievable opportunities and opened doors that I never saw coming. And I have to tell you, it isn't always easy. And I want to make a note for those of you who are sitting there in judgment. By the way, being curious is a great leadership quality to flex into instead of judgmental. Being curious, why is Complainy Pants Carl always complaining? Not judging him and making an assumption that you know what's going on with him. But maybe you're that extraordinary leader who takes that beautiful energy and doesn't exit stage left when you see him, but walks right over and gives him a compliment. Reminds him of something amazing he has done to lift you or your coworkers. That's leadership. That's the magic of bringing your beautiful energy wherever you go. And it doesn't need to look like perfection. In fact, I'm very suspicious, and I have a feeling you might be too, of people who are unbelievably perfect. I mean, it's exhausting to even watch. It's something I don't even buy as true or real. So if we're out there leading our lives, we might as well choose to let go of good, forget about great, and level up into the world of excellence, because excellence is what unlocks your greatest goals, and excellence is turning to your coworker or your friend and saying, today, I have a question for you. How would you rate our relationship on a scale of 1 out of 10? What would it look like to be a 10 out of 10 over and over again with your coworkers, with your loved ones? Because if how we do anything is how we do everything, why don't we just decide? And it's a decision, I swear it is. It's one decision that you can repeat. It's like riding a bicycle time and time again. And before you know it, you are showing up with such extraordinary energy and excellence that people want to be on your team. People want to work for you. Your retention and turnover has shifted 2,000%. People want to work alongside leaders who are bringing their personal best, not to just be good and not to just be great, but excellence that could change the course of your life. It will unlock stand out leadership, and that is where you were born to be. To speak up, stand out, and shine.